Welcome to the ABQ Show, the show where we talk with interesting people in Albuquerque that are making this a great place to live. My guest for this segment of the show is the Vice President of the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce, Jim Garcia. Jim, great to have you on the ABQ Show.
Hey, Wally. Thanks for having us. Appreciate that a lot.
Well, I know it's a busy time of the year for you. We will talk a little bit more, but we have this great event, La Noche Encantada, coming up on the 9th of February. In the second segment, we will talk a lot about that. It's, I would just say, without any reservation, it's the biggest, baddest party in Albuquerque. It's fantastic.
It truly is. It is the largest gala in the Southwest, for New Mexico for sure.
All right.
But we're almost sold out. We're at about 1,400 people already. So
all right. Oh, that's awesome.
It's going to be quite an event.
Well, before we get to that, let's just talk a little bit about the mission of the
Sure.
Hispano Chamber, what you guys have going on, and what your role is. And first of all, how did you come to work at the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber? I know you've had a very distinguished career in the hospitality and other industries. So.
Well, it's kind of an extension of that. I mean, I've always lived in the hospitality industry, mainly in the restaurant business. So I've worked with some corporate restaurants, did some time with Bennigan's, and then with Olive Garden, and long time with El Pinto restaurant here in town.
Right, yeah.
So I had a great time with that, and I decided it was time to, as I got older, I wanted to have my weekends off, and so I went to the chamber and I said, I think I want to work with you guys, and that was the best decision I ever made there, just to be around some great people doing great things and giving back to the community. We're a great organization. The Albuquerque Hispano Chamber was formed 43 years ago, and you know, our mission is all about small business. So we are connectors for small business. We're advocates for them. We're the voice of the Latino Hispanic communities. And in our service agreement we have, because we also have a convention and tourism department, we focus on Latino programs, events, and conventions that would be coming to Albuquerque, but also in Native American markets as well. So.
All right, a lot going on.
We have a lot going on.
Yeah, so I saw on your website you have over 1,200 members. Tell me, I know there's nothing representative, but what are some categories of businesses that are members of your chamber that really find the value in what you do as a Chamber of Commerce?
Well, that's a great question. I don't think I've ever been asked that, but we have a variety of businesses. I mean, we have Sandia Labs on high end. We work with Square and Twitter on a high end. But our work is down on the street. We work with small businesses, mom and pop organizations, and we try to build connections for them so they can connect to the community and expand their business and grow their business. So we do a lot of different things. Just in the membership part of that alone, we're able to connect business to business and business to community. So we have a lot of different marketing, networking events, training activities and events that we do for small businesses. But in any one week, we probably could have anywhere from 10 to 15 different scheduled events. And we have them in our chamber. We have a beautiful facility in the Bedhouse neighborhood down the block here, a few blocks, and it's great. We call it a campus because.
Well, I was going to say it's a campus. It's not
cool.
like Apple's campus, but it is. It's very cool. Just tell us a little about that facility, what you have.
Sure, we have two different buildings. One building is more of the BEOC, and that's Bedhouse Economic Opportunity Center.
Right.
And that's where we do training programs. We have 2 computer labs, and they're used for our members and for the community. We also do complimentary training where we teach GED. Stuff for people that want to get their GED, and then computer training classes. All of these are free classes to the public, so that's part of what we do at the campus. And it's all paid for. We've had some great Herencia founders, a lot of big contributors here in New Mexico that have put their dollars up and help us build this wonderful facility for giving back to the community. And I love working there every day. We have 23 employees that do the work of about 50 people. They're very into it. We have a unique group, and they do a lot of different things.
Right. Now you mentioned your convention and tourism. You have a arm, if you will, that does that. Tell us about what that is and what activities you do. Who do you promote, and how does that work out?
Okay. The convention. First of all, we're the only Hispanic chamber in the United States that has its own convention tourism department.
Okay.
And we work just like Visit Albuquerque. So when a convention would be considering coming to town and they would put out an RFP about an event, it would be the International Society of Tall, Good-Looking Guys, and they're coming to, they're going to do
One
their
out of
conference,
two.
one out of the two. We would respond to the RFP and we would say, hey, we have a great city, we have 310 days of sunshine here. Come to Albuquerque because you're going to be treated very, very well, and we'll respond to the RFP and service the account. So we have Hispanic National Bar Association, for example, is coming in March, and this is an international group that is going to be doing a national conference here in Albuquerque. In 2021, we're hosting LULAC, which is the largest Latino organization in the world, and they'll be holding their annual convention here. So we act just like Visit Albuquerque. We work together with Visit Albuquerque, and we help with the cultural activities, whether it's mariachis, flamenco, entertainment. There's a lot of different things that we bring to the table when we're bringing a convention to Albuquerque.
All right, well, I know education is a big part of your mission, and talk a little bit about not only the education that business people and others can get, but also I know that you're a big supporter of higher education in the form of scholarships and programs like that.
We do. In fact, the Calavera event that we're going to be talking about is the only event that we do that actually raises money to promote the chamber. But most of the other fundraising events and activities that we do throughout the year are dedicated towards scholarships, for example. And we've given out over $1 million in scholarships in the 43 years that we've been here. And one of the nice things about the scholarship programs that we have is that Wally, we're able to take that student and walk them all the way through the process. So we'll actually take them through the application process, whether it's CNM, UNM, or whatever learning institution that they're going to go to. And we'll actually help them fill out the applications. We'll help them and the families get integrated into the educational system that they're going to get into. So we don't just give them the money and let them go away. We actually mentor them all the way through their entire education process. So it's pretty neat.
Because getting a scholarship and not being accepted to an institution of higher learning where you can use it is missing the boat. So that's a fantastic service, because there are some complexities to that process sometimes.
Oh, yeah, and we'll help them draft letters that they'll need to do for their applications. We'll also help, the family understand that. And so we have a lot of different things that we do just to help them get ready to get back into business. Yeah.
Well, talk to me about some success stories, as specific as you can, but if people don't, sometimes, you have members that are a little shy. What's something, somebody that came in, a problem they have that you have helped them solve, whether it be technology, getting out in the community?
Oh, there's been a lot. First of all, I will tell you that we could not do it without our partners, and we have some incredible partners that gift us monies that are grant monies that help us do this work. And there's a lot of great examples. We have a mentor program where we actually take people that are interns. They'll come in and they'll work with us for 2 or 3 months at a time, and then we'll teach them how it may be starting out just at the front desk answering the phones, but when they take their breaks, we get them into more of the processes and membership, and then we teach them about some of the analytics that we're doing, and we can mentor these students, and we probably will do up to 100 students a year that come in. So there's a lot of success stories, Wally, of the kids that have come in that started maybe at the front desk and then ended up at graduating from University of New Mexico. We have a great story is our own Yuridia Morales, who came from Mexico, didn't speak any English at all. She came here and we helped her get started. Well, now she is the Director of International Marketing and Tourism for the Chamber. Yeah. So she's my own personal success story. Right. She now works in different countries. She's going to Uruguay. She's going to be going to South America and Mexico all in the next 2 months. So she's just one of our best success stories, and she actually is one of our department directors now.
All right. Well, that's a fantastic story. That's great when you have somebody in such an important, vital role that started with you as the way back when, as they say. Now, I know that just a shout out to Luis with your organization. Does a great job doing kind of regular, if you will, videos and other things to promote your clients. Talk a little bit about your social media presence and where people can learn more about what your members are doing and what's going on with regard to that.
Well, that's great. Luis Hernandez is amazing. He's our communications director and handles a lot of different activities, but we are engaged in all the social media platforms that are out there. Right. And what Luis does is a lot. So we will do a daily briefing every day, and he started this about a year ago.
Right.
And now it is just so popular. Some days we'll get up to 5,000 hits on people that are there. We'll feature a member of the day or a couple of members of the day, and then we're always talking about not only the activities and events that are coming up in the week we're in, but what's coming up next week. Right. So people can get right away real-time information on an activity. It may be a Get Crafty event that's going to be coming on in the evening. So what people are really getting onto, they can just kind of click onto our Facebook page and then get caught up with all the things that are going on in the community.
All right.
So,
well, that's fantastic. And one of the other things that I visiting with Luis is, you know, in this social media world in which we live, there's some do's and don'ts. And if you have some skills in that area, it can really help your business. Yeah. But it's a little nerve-wracking to begin with. You know, I don't know about you. Know, the first time that you went on TV, did a radio interview, it's nerve-wracking. And I think that's one of the best things is that it gets people comfortable with the process that maybe wouldn't dip their toe in there to use that to promote their business otherwise. So.
And we have to schedule them out like in a month in advance. That's how popular they are getting. But what really is really nice is that it's all over the board, Wally. We'll do a nonprofit. We'll feature a nonprofit for the day. We'll talk about their events and activities that they're going to be doing. So it's not just chamber events. It's something that's important to any of our members is important to us. And Luis just does a fantastic job at getting them out. He gets a lot of work done.
All right, very good. Well, we're coming to the end of our first segment. When we return, we will get some of the details about La Noche Encantada. We're visiting with Jim Garcia of the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce here on the ABQ Show.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide coaches award program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Motto Mortgage Brokers works hard to give you more options. Hear why Emilio Vallejo's local brokerage is the perfect fit for this growing family. Call Emilio Vallejo's 505-506-9820.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
We love bringing renters together with the perfect rental home, apartment, condo, or office space. We also take great pride in helping property owners build equity in their investment. Maddox Management, 505-242-0989.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Welcome back to the ABQ Show. I'm Wally Drangmeister, and today we are going to continue our conversation with Jim Garcia of the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce. I've known Jim for a while, not quite as long as his twin brother, but I call him the smart one. I call his brother the handsome one, but you're pretty handsome too, Jim. So
I'll take it.
All right, very good. Hey, we have an event. This is the program La Noche Encantada. Tell us about it. La Noche. Tell us about the event, when it is, what's going on. I know it's fantastic. I've been 5 or 6 times.
Have you?
So yeah, absolutely.
Well, it is the largest gala in the entire Southwest, and for sure in New Mexico, we know that. And it's going to be coming up a week from this Saturday, or a week from today, and it'll be at the convention center.
Yeah.
We ballroom A, B, and C. And
it's the whole convention
so we
center,
do the gala,
basically.
and this is amazing. This is going to probably be our best show ever. And we're going to go do the gala part, and we're going to do a little bit of ceremony. We're going to go quickly through the program, and then we're going to walk across the hall to the Kiva, where we're going to be entertained by Chevelle Shepherd, who's going to be our entertainment. So she'll be singing, starting us off with "O Fair New Mexico," and the whole theme in the music part of it is going to be a journey through New Mexico. And so what we've done is we've linked up artists that are from New Mexico or have ties to New Mexico, and that are out there in the world, and we're featuring them. And so we have a local band that's going to be doing that, and that'll be about an hour-and-a-half set.
Right.
And while everybody is in the auditorium, we'll be converting the convention center back to a nightclub. And then we have La Madrugada, which is our after party.
Okay.
So so it's like 3 different events in one. So we'll have the dinner and the gala part, walk across to the entertainment part, and then come back into the after party that'll go, oh my gosh, till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and even in the auditorium, it's one of those, it is a concert venue, but you can dance, and people do down front, and then the after party space, you know, I guess as close as I can say is it reminds me a little bit that the convention center almost turns into Las Vegas for the evening. There's so many things, you're not sure which one you want to be at any given time. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
so.
Our theme this year, every year we have a different theme, and our theme is Calavera this year, Dias de los Muertos. And so everybody will be coming, and if you're going to come and you want to come, you probably got to get a hold of us pretty soon, because we are down to our last 4 or 5 tables.
Okay.
So that's only like 40 or 50 seats left of 1,500. So we probably will be done by the end of today. So call our office, 842-9003, if you would like to get tickets to that.
Yeah, and this is a fantastic formal event, and I know not everyone has a tuxedo. It's not too late to get a tux if you're a man, a dress if you're a woman. I know you have some promotions with that as well, so help people out.
We do. We have Suits Unlimited is actually going to be doing a contest, and we're going to do the best dressed guy or best dressed man contest, and whoever comes and wins that is going to win a $200 gift card for Suits Unlimited. So we're very, very happy about that. And then Mas y Mas on Central, they've been partnered with us as well. Thank you, Kiko, and all the fine people at Mas y Mas. So you can get a mask. You don't have to have your face painted, but we also are going to have face painting done during the day. So if somebody would like to get their face painted in the Calavera theme, you can have that done as well. And all they have to do is call our office, and we'll schedule that as well.
Well, you know, the theme, the Dia de los Muertos, there's a video that I'll ask Jason to cue in just a minute, done by a local videographer, Phil Torres, that just did a fantastic job.
Phil's amazing.
Yeah, Phil did a good job, and it kind of captures the spirit of the event and also maybe of the Hispano Chamber. So, Jason, why don't you run that and let our viewers check this out. So.
Celebrate Calavera, La Noche Encantada, February 9th. Tickets online or call 842-9003.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Looks like it is going to be a lot of fun. So,
yes.
Yeah. So masks y mas on Central you can get.
Yeah, Mas y Mas, they have, you can get your own Calavera mask. So some people don't want to paint their face, but you can get these wonderful, wonderful masks, and they're they're all different styles and all different sizes. But this event is truly going to be a magical event for the night, and it'll go on all the way till way into the evening.
Well, and if it's like others, let me just say, do not be intimidated. So, you know, dress up nice, come. If you don't want to wear or have your face painted, it'll be fine not to. But I think that's going to be a lot of fun this year. See if we can recognize our friends and family members with their masks on and their faces painted.
And we're going to have, you know, everybody's going to be showing off their costumes because people wear costumes as well. So it's not just tuxedos. So if you wanted to wear a themed calavera type of something, you can do that as well. So.
All right.
We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of dignitaries there. It's a place to be seen. It's going to be, you know, like the food is amazing. The Albuquerque Convention Center has gone out of their way and created that. So we're very happy about that. And we're using a lot of local vendors for all of our event stuff too. So St. Clair Winery, by the way, big shout out to them. They big time vendors for us as well.
Well, and you know, the CMB scene, other than maybe going to a wedding or a funeral with family, I think I've seen more people that I know at that event than any other event in the city or the state. You know, it's amazing who's going to be there. I think everyone will be there. So.
We actually are shortening our program because we knew that people are going to want to interact. People are going to want to talk. So we're not going to get drippy with all of our stuff. We'll have some key introductions, and then we'll have a couple of themes that we're going to be discussing there. And can't wait to get to Chevelle singing. It's going to be so exciting to hear her.
Oh,
live.
that's fantastic. So you're not no 45-minute political speeches, is that right?
No, we've actually
I know. I
taken
mean,
them
you
down
do a
to
good job
3
on that.
minutes on that, and we're actually doing that, you know, on our side too. So we could get drippy and introduce everybody in the world, but we're going to get right to the program, and we're going to get to the fun. We want to get to the dancing, singing, and partying.
All right. What time does this event start on the 9th of February? Which
Well,
is
the doors.
a Saturday?
Okay, so the doors are going to be opening. Let's see here. We start. The doors will be open at 5:30, and we'll get everybody mix and mingle. We'll have some cocktail bars out there in the lobbies, and then we'll start. The event will start at 7 p.m.
Right.
Then at 8:30 we go straight into the music across the hall in the Kiva, and that'll be exactly an hour and a half entertainment, and then we come back for the after party. And I'll just tell you this: last year it was packed all the way to the very end. So we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun event.
Well, a little bit like New Year's Eve, people need to plan ahead. I know that you also have a special hotel deal if somebody wants to just walk to their room, not have to take an Uber or arrange for a designated driver. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Doubletree Hotel downtown is, we have a room block for people that would like to go to the gala and that are from here. And we're encouraging them to do that so we don't have anybody drinking and driving. And we would like to make sure people are, get home safe as well. That's a very important part of it. But the Doubletree downtown and the Andaluz Hotel, both hotels kind of gave us a little bit of break for the locals. So
all right, no, that's fantastic.
We're very happy about that.
Well, I'm going to go to Masks y Mas and see what I can find. I love the luchadera hat. Sometimes I can't get them over my head, so I might have to sign up to have my face painted that night. We're going to have to see. So
I threatened to wear my lucha mask just so you know before we started here today.
Do you have your wrestler name?
Oh, no. I do, but it's it doesn't transfer well on TV.
Yeah, El Guapísimo or something like that. So the handsome one.
That's exactly.
All right. So just a little bit more, if somebody has never been to the Hispano Chamber, where are you, and what's a good way to come by, get acquainted, see what you got going on there?
So we're right down on 4th Street in the Barelas neighborhood, right across from the Barelas Coffee House.
Right. So a lot of people know where that is.
So 1309 4th Street. So we're right down in the area, right near the National Hispanic Cultural Center.
Yeah.
People get us confused a lot, but it's down there. Come to the campus. Come through, let us take you through and give you a little bit of walkthrough and check out our campus. We have 4 beautiful boardrooms that are available to members. We have a lot of community events and activities that are going on there. We have a beautiful courtyard in the middle where we do a lot of entertainment and events as well. So we're excited. It's just, there's always something going on. I mean, last year at this time we were already planning for the mariachis, for the isotopes, and we're getting that started going again. So it's going to be a fun year.
Well, no, you do. You have many fun things going on. So that is great to hear. And then just a little bit, in case somebody missed the first segment, just a little overview of the high-level programs throughout the year and where the money from this fantastic event's going to go.
Okay, well, we do our Hispanic Heritage Month, that theme, and we also do a Hispanic Heritage event where we raise money, again, for scholarships.
Right.
We also have Legacy Day, where we honor a lot of our Herencia founders and a lot of people that kind of gave us the opportunity to do what we've done for 43 years. So there's a couple events. We also do a golf tournament, and last year we raised more money than we have ever raised before. And so that one is also for scholarships. Every one of these events that we do, Wally, are energizing back into the community. The monies go back into the scholarships or back into the small business projects that we're doing for the community. We also do procurement programs for companies that want to align themselves with 8A large contractors, and it might be a construction company that would like to get into something big. So there's always something going on that's fun.
All right, well, that's good. And even though you're in the downtown area, just a little bit of south of downtown, you have parking around the back of your facility.
Oh, yeah.
Street parking is not a problem. I've been to many events there, and it's nice to have adequate parking to get to your event. There on 4th Street, which is a hopefully regenerating quarter of the city as well. So what's going on with some of your neighbors?
You know, we're excited. The mayor's new One Albuquerque initiative is something that we've aligned our company with, and we are excited because we're getting all of the resources from Albuquerque that we have available to us now, and it's like blowing up. David Campbell was talking with him a couple of weeks ago, and they're looking at re-energizing that whole neighborhood down there. It was really exciting to hear that from the mayor's office. The rail yards area, they're getting that all cleaned and refurbished. That's in our neighborhood. They're considering putting a stadium down there. We have the new United soccer team coming to Albuquerque. That's going to be starting up in March. We're looking at, that's going to be amazing. We're welcoming them back into town. So everything's happening in our neighborhood now. It's fun.
All right. So I will see you at La Noche Encantada. I can say it if I look at it. I'm not so sure if I...
It's okay. We live it. And don't forget, if you would like to get tickets, just call us 842-9003, or you can go to our website and Albuquerque HispanoChamber.com.
Yeah, great place to be seen, to see other people, have a fantastic time, and the money goes to scholarships that benefit those in our community and our state.
Now, the monies from the gala go to the chamber. This is the only one event.
But
all of the other events are signature events that go towards the community.
All right, very good. No, I appreciate that. Yeah. But it's a fantastic event. Jim, thank you very much for being on the show. It was great to visit with you.
Thank you, bud.